definitely a great honor and pleasure for me to address the 20th anniversary conference of the Green Cross on behalf of the Council of Europe, the most senior pan-European international organization established in 1949 and comprising today 47 member states from Greater Europe. I am particularly entrusted to convey to the participants of this event the greetings from Mr. Torbjörn Jagland, the Secretary General of the Council of Europe, and his wishes to the Green Cross everything necessary to keep its momentum and dynamism in finding a solution to the acute problem that our planet faced in the 21st century. Your achievements are well known in Europe and worldwide. Starting in 1993 almost from zero, at least as far as organizational aspects are concerned, you steadily developed a comprehensive program including impressive targets and implementation strategies. The draft of the background paper, Triggers of Changes, Pathways into the Future, gives a very concise picture of your achievements, as well as the new challenges and unsolved tasks. What seems to be as important as achievement and achieved results is the angle of approaching these problems elaborated by the Green Cross. I mean looking at ecological problems under the prism of ethics and human dignity to ensure sustainable development and addressing the critical nexus of security, poverty, and environmental security. This brings me to the short reminder that this approach is rather close to the values and commitments of the Council of Europe. And you must understand that I cannot stand here in front of you without saying some words about my organization. Indeed, for many decades, the Council of Europe has been dealing with another aspect concerning the security of our societies, which are various aspects of democratic stability within our member states. This means the creation of democratic standards and proper conditions which within states to implement the above-mentioned standards based on key values of the organization, which are human rights, rule of law, and pluralistic democracy. The collective responsibility of 47 member states is structured around the adherence of the European Convention on Human Rights and more than 20 other international treaties conventions collaborated within my organization, some of which are monitored by specific monitoring bodies. This is done by the Council of Europe in partnership with other European institutions and more particularly with the European Union. The Council of Europe has, of course, no means to solve the economic crisis, but witnessing the growing trends like corruption, political and religious extremism, hate speech, and social exclusion, which all contribute to the deepening the current ongoing crisis and undermining trust and confidence in institutional and national and international level. Thus, countries and the world community face, to different degrees, growing challenges which are not easy to resolve, and our respective international organizations display their efforts with a view to finding solutions. At the end of my presentation, and always within 5 minutes given to my speech, I would like to take off my Council of Europe hat and formulate some personal remarks using a moral and human dimension of the Green Cross approach. And here I am doing voluntarily the echo to what Mr. President Gorbachev said in his speech this morning, and also partially to what Madame la Ministre developed also. What is striking is that it seems that an increasing disparity between the seriousness, or not to say gravity even, of the current crisis in different domains, which calls for find a new solution. On the other hand, we see a kind of linear approach demonstrated at decision-making level. On the other hand, searching such innovative approach might give us a chance to become more effective only when the reasons of the actual crisis are clearly identified and understood. In this respect, the ideas developed by some philosopher-seekers, the ideas searching the anthropological crisis of the modern human being, not only in its ecological dimension, but before, beyond it, and even the crisis of modern civilization. This idea seems to me to be a very promising area for further reflection and in-depth discussion of these issues. To close, I would like to conclude with appeal that we must, all of us in our respective domains, revive the spirit of collective responsibility to put human beings and the citizens into the center of our political commitment and activities. Thank you for your